How fair is to ask people to have confidence in you if you don't even have confidence in yourself? Raise your hand if you ever struggle with self-confidence. Yep, pretty much all of us at some point or another. If you're here because you typed, "I need confidence in myself" into the search bar, or something along those lines, then you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to explore practical strategies that will help you boost your self-confidence in everyday situations. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and let's embark on this journey to a more confident you. Why are healthy levels of self-confidence important? Well, self-confidence is about trusting in your ability to handle what life throws at you. It's a feeling of self-assuredness in your own powers and abilities. If you lack confidence, it can really affect much more. Lack of confidence can affect anyone from all walks of life. But the good news is that there's something you can build over time, something you can work on just like any other habit. Imagine self-confidence as a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Today, we're going to go through some exercises to help you strengthen your confidence muscle. But first, let's talk about what happens if you ignore such important muscle. Well, it will not only get small and flop around like many of your other muscles, it can actually affect several aspects of your life. Lack of self-confidence can cause issues with relationships, both at home and at the work. It can cost you the promotion, of the chance to start your own business. It can cost your health and well-being. Status quo is not an option here. If we haven't met, I'm Nada Salvatore, a business and mindset coach at accidentalceo.co, and I'm on a mission to empower people like you to be successfully financially and personally while pursuing your own passion. All right, let's head to the mindset gym to work that self-confidence muscle. I want to tell you a quick story that would help illustrate this concept. Before I was a coach and an educator, I was a doctor of physical therapy. After working in the industry for 10 years, I found myself searching for a change to find my purpose again. I was feeling kind of disconnected with my own values. I've been doing photography on the side, and it was actually proving that it could be a viable career if I was willing to take the risk and take the jump. Well, the lack of self-confidence almost costed me the life I have today, which is pretty awesome. I was questioning my ability to start a business without a formal training. And at the end of the day, in my mind, you can only be successful if you were taught the specific craft. That was my reality. I went to school for things that I learned and applied. And it wasn't until a conversation that I had with my very encouraging husband that I finally saw the path ahead. He said, "You've never done anything in your life where you didn't give 110% and you were not successful. You will not fail. I know that for a fact." He had confidence in me when I did not. And all I had to do is look at the facts of the past and find the evidence that I could do it. But sometimes we get blinded by failures that we've had along the way, or even worse, the ones that haven't even happened yet. Yes, it was great to have someone to believe in me, but even if you don't have somebody, at the end of the day, confidence cannot be taught. You have to earn it yourself. So let's talk about some strategies to do just that. Number one, start small. Starting with small, achievable goals is a powerful way to boost your confidence. Accomplishing tasks, no matter how small, can give you a sense of victory and progress. Begin with something as simple as organizing your workspace. The act of clearing your desk can not only tidy your room, but also clear your mind. Does it make you feel more in control and more capable? You can set small goals each morning. It could be making your bed, preparing a healthy breakfast, completing a 10-minute workout, whatever it is. The key is being consistent. Each completed task will build your confidence day by day. I like to teach my students to do something that challenges themselves every day. Yes, every day. Remember, confidence is a muscle. If you don't exercise it, it will weaken. Do something that challenges you or scare you every day, and then hold on to that feeling. Pay attention to it. Describe it. Write it down in a journal. These small confidence boosters can work wonders to build your self-confidence. Strategy number 2, practice positive self-talk. The way you talk to yourself can significantly impact your self-confidence. Negative self-talk can trap you in a cycle of self-doubt, while positive self-talk can really empower you to rise above challenges. Whenever you catch yourself being critical, pause and then replace that thought with something positive. Keep a journal of those thoughts and replacements to visually track how your mindset changes over time. You're going to be surprised. This concept is so important. The more those get solidified in your mind, the stronger they are. Another way you can look into this concept is to always imagine you're talking to your 4-year-old self. Would you be unkind to him or her? Would you call her stupid? Would you tell her she's not worthy, that she can't get anything right? I sure hope not. If you're talking to that kid, you might help them understand what they did wrong. You're going to forgive them and you're going to move on. You deserve to be treated like that. And if you don't do it, you can expect others to do it. I truly believe self-respect goes hand in hand with self-confidence. Think about someone you look up to and admire. How would you speak to them? How would you treat them? You deserve nothing less than what you offer that person. Remember that. Strategy number 3, embrace failure as a learning tool. This concept is so easy to understand, but why is it so hard to actually practice it? Well, my guess is that there's probably a limiting belief somewhere along the way that is keeping you from objectively seeing your failure as a stepping stone to your success. Have you ever heard of the imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is a condition of feeling anxious and not experiencing success internally, despite being high-performing in external, objective ways. This condition is often a result of people feeling like a fraud or a phony and doubting their abilities. There are 4 main components of imposter syndrome: perfectionism, procrastination, project paralysis, and people-pleasing. I'm going to explore that one a little bit more in another video, but we actually have a podcast episode that addresses how to overcome this very common issue. Check out the Accidental CEO podcast interview with David Moner for some great tips. All right, failure is often seen as a setback. Embracing your mistakes can really enhance your resilience and boost your confidence. Think of a time when a project at work didn't go as planned. Instead of beating yourself up, analyzing what went wrong, what have you learned, and how you can apply to this new knowledge in the future. That's what you should be focusing on. Don't allow that little bump on the road to derail your train to success. Next time you face a setback, instead of getting discouraged, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Write down 3 things you learned and how you can use this knowledge to improve. It's also helpful to remind yourself of all the things you have accomplished and were successful in the past. You can use this practice of recording wins, big or small, into a journal or an app on your phone, and then revisiting that when you're feeling discouraged. Don't allow the failure to define you. You are so much more than that. Strategy number 4, develop competence. Confidence often comes from a sense of competence. By continuously learning and improving your skills, you can boost your self-esteem. If public speaking terrifies you, consider joining a local group like Toastmasters. Regular practice in a support environment can really transform your fear into confidence. Identify that one skill you want to improve that you believe will boost your confidence, and spend some time working on it. A little bit of time each day working on that skill, whether it's learning a new language, practicing a musical instrument, or getting better at cooking, will make a huge difference. Before the last strategy, I wanted to share something with you. I have a great free resource that can help you accomplish the goal of improving your self-confidence. Confidence Booster Workbook provides practical exercises, a daily checklist, and reflective questions that will help you apply the strategies discussed in this video in your daily life. I've placed a link below in the description. Make sure to check it out. Last but not least, strategy number 5. Visualize. Visualization is a technique used by athletes, performers, and successful business people worldwide. It involves vividly imagining achieving your goals and the feelings that come with success. That's the very important part. Before a big meeting or presentation, spend a few minutes visualizing yourself doing well. Picture yourself speaking confidently, engaging your audience, feeling positive about the outcome. Try to spend a few minutes each morning or before a challenging task, visualizing your success in detail. Imagine how confident you feel, the reaction of other people, and the pride that you feel in accomplishing that. These practices are backed up by research and have proven to be helpful in any area of your professional or personal life. All right, we've covered 5 practical strategies today to help you build your self-confidence. I'm sure this was not 100% new content for you. So the question is, what are you going to do about it this time around? Remember, like any skill, confidence builds over time with practice and persistence. Which strategy are you going to do first? Share in the comments below your experience and your progress. I would love to follow along with you and give you some more tips. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe for more content like this. Here's to building more confidence into you. Check out the other videos here on the personal development and keep growing and keep thriving. I'll see you next time.